Kyle here from All Media Reviews. See, I'm wearing my original Images and Words tour t-shirt that I got from a friend of mine years ago. Here to do Dream Theater Top 10 songs plus honorable mentions for the Sunday Prog stream. I'm not going to be able to make it. My apologies to Scott and the crew, Cody, Wayne, everyone, because I have a family obligation, unfortunately. It was delayed 2 months and everything, so... Dream Theater's a band I've been a fan for almost 30 years. I knew Pull Me Under, but it was really May of 1995 I became a fan, and they became my favorite band. They're a huge gateway band. And I did a top 76 songs about a year ago on the All Media Reviews channel. That's how much I love them. I maintained the calendar, the new release calendar on the Dream Theater forums. They're as much of the social fan base band as much as the music itself that I love. So. Anyway, top 10 songs. Again, I did the video. It's kind of rehashed, but and one of them I don't have, or a couple of them I don't have really a proper physical copy. I'll read some honorable mentions quickly after I'm done. But this is the first honorable mention. It's kind of like 10 or 11. I have Raise the Knife from the Cleaning Out the Closet CD, fan club CD, which was later released. It was recorded during the Falling into Infinity time frame, the sessions, but it didn't make it on Falling into Infinity. But it was released just a few years ago, 2002, on vinyl on the Lost But Not Forgotten Falling into Infinity demos. So great track. It's about Kevin Moore to an extent when Kevin Moore left the band that Portnoy wrote, but dynamics are great and everything. So that's number 11. Number 10. Black Cloud, the Count of Tuscany, the closing track on Black Clouds and Silver Linings. Kind of a contrived story to an extent. Don't count your Tuscans until they hatch. But I was going through some serious relationship issues at the time when this song really hit me. Lyrically and the mood, the dynamics are great. You know, it's fantastic. It's a fantastic 18-minute epic, 19-minute epic. So Count of Tuscany, number 10. Number 9. I had this in the wrong order. My apologies. Learning to Live. The closing track on Images and Words, the second album. Dun, 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 dun. That whole part I just always hear. And also think of Wait for Sleep, that references that before that refrain. So Wait for Sleep almost, in some ways I see as like the precursor, the overture for Learning to Live. But Learning to Live, Labree's second highest, whatever, F sharp that, with nature's inflexible grace, we're learning to live. The 90s bring new questions, no new solutions to be found. Yeah, it's my favorite track on Images and Words. It's a great epic. Very Kevin Moore driven. Number 8, that's number 9. Number 8, Blind Faith from 6 Degrees of Turbulence from 2002. The best track I find they ever wrote with Jordan Rudess. Just a perfect progressive rock track of whatever it is, 9 or 10 minutes. The unison section is so dreamy, and I love that line among other parts of it, that line, a place where you belong. I get goosebumps every time hearing that. I love that track. I love 6 Degrees of Turbulence. Number 8. Number 7, they're one of the most popular track of the last 20 years, the title track to Octavarium. A lot of it sounds a little bit like Shine You Crazy Diamond, but I love the references to Floyd and the Queen, to Genesis, Supper's Ready. My favorite part is the among many parts that I love in that piece, this 25-minute piece, 24 minutes, is that continuum solo that Jordan has, that really playful, so yeah, it's a masterwork that, Medicate Me. It does kind of go slow, it's methodical, but I don't find it get bored by it. And some of it, again, the kind of the synth sound almost derived from Shiny Crazy Diamond, but it really works. So that's number 7 for my my favorite Dream Theater songs, Octavarium. So number 6, it's kind of a weird thing. I don't have my physical copy, but A Change of Seasons, the title track from the EP. I've not found my so I've got my Clean Out the Closet CD here. I don't know where it is, but it's a great track. I used to listen to it when I'd go golfing in the morning when no one was on the course, and the summer of whatever it was, summer of '95, summer of '96. It's about Portnoy's mother passing away. Unfortunately, it's very sad, but the dynamics are great. To me, it was almost like them writing a heavier Yes song. There's so many moments that are just great. Some of the half-fast riffs and the dynamics, and some of Labríe's impassioned vocals. This is with Derek Sherinian, of course, in '95. They re-recorded it. There's gonna be more on that in a little bit, but yeah, that's the proper title track to the EP, A Change of Seasons, number 6. Number 5, I go back to 6 Degrees of Turbulence, and I'm going with the entire second, disc, or side 3 and side 4, the suite. So many parts I liked. It's like 42 minutes. It's a concept piece, kind of about mental illness for 6 different people. There's all these nuggets with it. About to Crash, Reprise, Solitary Shell, which sounds a little bit like Salisbury Hill, they say, but it's just very memorable, very poppy, very catchy. The outro is very fast. It's uplifting. About to Crash, Reprise, Losing Time finale. I love that ending, that Losing Time finale, the grand finale. It's just epic. I mean, but I find that it's 42 minutes and it doesn't seem to seem that long. It totally flows, the whole thing. Warren said, "My head, the Tesla thumped the ball." Even though they're little bits, it's just they managed to pull off their suppers ready with 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. That's number 5. Number 4, the closing track to Scenes from Memory from 1999, Finally Free, which is featured the endings with this massive drum solo, of course. But, that feeling good this Friday afternoon, I love the way that kind of get goosebumps. It's the end of a journey, end of a story, even though it's after the story's told. It's like, it's dreamy. It's very kind of, within the record, it's the highlight of the whole record to me, as much as I love a lot of parts of this, like Strange Deja Vu, Beyond This Life, Spirit Carries On, I used to get goosebumps with. I feel like that song should be on the radio, but Finally Free might have been their last songs. They were just kind of like, we're going to do our thing, and if it doesn't work, it's our last. We're going out guns blazing, and it did work, and so they're continue to make music after this, but Finally Free is the kind of climax of this record, and to me, it's the best part of it. So, number 3, the first of a couple songs from Awake, Space Divest, the closing track, which is a Kevin Moore piece, but it's like fetal position music. It's super dreamy, super kind of goosebump worthy. The cloudy synths get me every time with the samples and just the piano. I mean, it's mostly Kevin Moore. There's some John Petrucci guitar work in it. You have Labríe's vocals, but they never did a song like it again, but it's a beautiful ballad. I've never heard a song really like it. And number 2, also from Awake, Scarred. The Rebel in Me loves this song. It's a perfectly composed progressive metal piece. It's got that, line, how come you don't understand me? How come you don't understand you? It's so intense. The climax is so perfect. It's like Natural Science. It's like Heart of the Sunrise. It's like perfectly written, composed, mid-level prog epic that just is just what I need, and it's a go-to whenever I'm having a bad day. So number 1, I'm going to go back to showing this, but I have the image. I should have the image on here. It's from a bootleg from Mike Barr, being a Dream Theater fanatic and tape trading in the 90s. A guy named Mike Barr was known for trading bootlegs. It's a bootleg from titled Antiquities. It's A Change of Seasons, Please Don't Go. It's like about 16 minutes and 45 seconds demo with James Labrie. There's a demo of that on the Images and Words demos, the Yitzhak Jam records, with Chris Cintron. It's not, the one that's on there is not with James Labrie, but it's the Please Don't Go. It uses, samples from the Twilight Zone. So this is A Change of Seasons, but it's the original demo with Labrie. I have total nostalgia for that piece. I think it's Labrie's greatest moment. He does the false, even though the production is really poor, it's a demo quality production. To me, everything came together with that. I mean, he got the gig basically with that performance to me. If you've never heard it, it's on YouTube. It's not on Spotify, but it's on a bootleg titled Antiquities. It should be in the image I'm putting up here on this video. But that is my favorite Dream Theater moment. I get goosebumps. That line, all my dreams came true. It's just it's a different version of this song with different lyrics, with samples from the Twilight Zone. It's just a different arrangement. But I personally have a super high nostalgia for that Change of Seasons demo with Labrie off the Antiquities demo. That is my favorite Dream Theater piece they ever did. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Leave a comment. Thank you for the Prog stream. If you read this off, Scott, I was going to read some by the way, before I go, some honorable mentions. I had Voices from Awake, The Great Debate from 6 Degrees of Turbulence, Metropolis, of course, from Scenes from Memory, from Images and Words, the original Metropolis, The Miracle and the Sleeper. Lines in the Sand, I'll Fall Into Infinity, Lie, Innocence Faded from Awake, The Best of Times from Black Clouds and Silver Linings. The 96, the 97, sessions produced a lot of great songs that didn't make it onto, that made it onto this. Didn't make it on just Falling Into Infinity. Speak to Me, which is like very U2-ish, but it totally works. And I love that track. The 98, Once in a Lifetime or 5 years, they played a version acoustically. It was just dreamy. Misunderstood from 6 Degrees of Turbulence. Wrap up the top 20. Peruvian Skies, New Millennium, Home. Of course, Home's on there. Strange Deja Vu. A lot of stuff from Scenes. My whole list. I did a video a year ago. You could check it out. But I hope the the Dream Theater Prog stream on this Sunday goes well. My apologies for not making it. I'm a huge Dream Theater fan, like I said. Been along for so long, so it kind of means more to me to kind of give my contribution. Even if you just read it off, Scott, I really appreciate that. But thank you for watching. Again, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We'll see you next time.